Hello, welcome back to the Digi-Hatchin series. Kiwami. Right, so previously we had Ikakumon fighting absolutely everything in the universe, and he's here now as Tentomon. So as you can see, evolution has not been progressed. In fact, it's quite the opposite. If I tab over to his evolution, that's filled up. It's been filled up for more than a few days now. So I'm willing to bet... Oh yeah, you can see I've gone through a few more battles with him. I'm willing to bet that that's not going to progress any further, and this is where this run ends. The good news is that I have finally read the instructions for Mr. Tentomon here. So yeah, Tentomon here isn't evolving, and we'll get back to that actually. That is something I'm just going to put over there for a minute, because it is November. More specifically, if I can help me out here, the 10th of November. I wanted to actually hatch this 2 days ago, but to introduce you to actually 2 hatches. So what have I done to the back of my hand there? It's impressive. On the Digitama hatchery, it is the non-stop November hatch. New hatch every week. The first section, the first week is your oldest V-pair. Not oldest as in the one that was created first, oldest as in the one you have owned the longest. So that is, for me, obviously, this guy. He is the mascot of my channel for a reason, and he is very visibly worn down with the lack of paint apart from in there. And on the back as well, and the sides. So yeah, this was my very first Digimon V-Pet. I did have the Tamagotchi that's made like 1 or 2 appearances on this channel before. Before then, I think I had that when I was like 7 or 8 maybe. This guy is my first Digimon V-Pet. Second section of that hatch, the second week I should say, will be your newest V-Pet. Which, there is some kind of... I'm in a bit of a weird situation with that, because my newest V-Pet is technically this guy, the Vital Hero. But I don't view it as a V-Pet as much as kind of more like a Digimon accessory. So I'm going to be running that alongside my other newest V-Pet, like my second newest. So basically, while I'm explaining this, what I should do. So, like I said, first part of this hatch is you know what, yeah, let's hatch you, and let's hatch you, I think. On the right there is the Zubamon egg, on the left there is what I think is the Meikumon egg, which is the exclusive for the version E, which is obviously what this is, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get it. So I want to hatch these guys now. I figured start the video, hatch them out. We'll probably see an evolution by the end of said video. So the second part of the hatch, newest device, as mentioned, will be the Vital Hero alongside... You know what, I'm gonna leave that as a surprise, because it's kind of funny how that works out. The third part is your favorite or best device. They call it the best device, but then it goes on to say like what's best to each person. It's hard to define, so it might end up being favorite device, it might end up being a voted thing, I don't know. That's kind of a mystery to me. But here we have a little, well, Yukimi Botamon and Sakumon. Let's give you guys a bit of training here. And again, for those of you who don't know, pretty much the moment that last attack hits and you see the broken wall, that training's counted and gone through. So you hear a little beep at the end. As soon as you hear that beep, you can cancel out, and the training has gone through, it's counted. So if you need to do a bunch of training quickly, that can be very helpful. I almost never do the tag training on these devices because I just don't like it as much. This is much more reliable to me, and it's quicker, because if you do max out that bar, it fills up 2 strength hearts instead of 1. So, have a little bit of advice to you for the DM20 owners or runners or tamers? Whatever. Been helpful advice. The fourth segment of the hatch is a random route generator. So I have no idea what that's going to turn out to be for me. It could be literally be anything I own, or at least anything I put in there. I'm probably going to skip out on some of the dim cards because I do want to focus it on, you know, VPETs. This is officially the start of the next hatch. Oh, start of the next 2 hatches, sorry, because in the DD UK server, it's the light up something hatch. It's basically hatch a thing, hatch a mon that would light up an area. So that can be anything holy, anything that's on fire or emits a light, or anything very shiny. And oh my good lord, did you see that? I may have made a mistake hatching these both at the same time. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh no. So, for the purposes of this, Zubmon's made of gold. Like, the entire Zubmon line is made of gold. Very, very shiny, and would light up a cave, or that's pretty much how it's mentioned in the hatch post requirements. So, the entire Zubmon line counts, and it's on the DM20, so I can do both hatches at once on this device, which is wonderful. Makes me very happy to do that. And technically speaking, Razielmon, I'm pretty sure is holy, or like... Pretty sure Razielmon's holy. She has, one of her signature moves is to like make a miracle happen, but it's so like wild and uncontrollable that she doesn't even know what will happen when she uses it. Miracles are holy, right? So, moving back over to Mr. Kiwami here. I read the instructions. One, I have discovered why Ikakumon didn't evolve further. Because I was on the right lines, right? I had the right idea when I said, when this bar fills up, I'm going to want my Digimon to be in the form I want him to evolve from. So, which is why I evolved into Ikakumon as that bar was full, or about to be full, not quite full, and then when it ticked over, if he could have evolved, he probably would have evolved. However, he could not evolve. That being because one of the requirements, I'm going to say quite probably not all of the requirements, but one of, to evolve to a perfect level Digimon, you have to have Area 2 unlocked on Adventure. I'm currently on Area 1. This is Area 1, Level 1. I'm pretty sure when I get past that boss, I'm going to have to fight something through another level or something. And then I'll have Area 2 unlocked. So that's what I've been going at for the past day or so. If I evolve to a Kakumon quickly here, and I give you a quick demonstration of the wall I'm facing that is Triceramon. I did briefly train Tentamon up. Oh no, okay, I can have a look over, Bugger. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. That's terrible. See how much health he has? See how much health I don't have? Triceramon is a perfect level, and that's not something you mess around with. So this is real unfortunate for me. However, there is a way around this. As I was halfway through saying, I did briefly train Tentamon's reflexes, so his speed stat I think, which, if I had to guess, will increase my chances of landing a hit, and it might increase my chances of dodging a hit, which doesn't seem to be working out all that well right now. It did not. Upside to this is... well, not this, there is no upside to this. But having read through the instructions, I can tell you a lot more. For starters, programs. Turns out you're not toggling between 2 options. There's actually a scroll menu of 6 options. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can use items or use these programs in battle to help. You can equip one at a time. I don't know what this does, but sure, let's equip it, and we're going to go back against Mr. Triceramon here. Oh, you can skip that. That's nice. Yes! Oh, come on. If it's going to happen, it's got to be now. Come on, Ikakumon, you got this. Good. You just gotta keep dodging. Dodge absolutely everything. No! Triceramon, you don't dodge. You gotta get hit. Ooh. Ooh! So that's the item. That was the item being used. I don't know what that item does. Or program, I should say. It's not an item. I don't know what the program does, but it was doing something there. Maybe it's a more guaranteed hit, or... Oh god. Ikakumon, you've gotta dodge a few. You've gotta dodge a few consecutive attacks here. Come on, you gotta dodge the next 2. That wasn't dodging, but that's just unfortunate. So yeah, it's been getting that close a few times. There was one time I had them both draw. They both... I got him down to 0 HP, and then he hit me with an attack, got down to 0 HP, and we both drew, so I lost. Another time, he one-shot me. His first attack was a critical, he just went and completely decimated poor Ikakumon. So that's the wall I've been smashing my head into for the past however long. But the good news is there is also another way you can improve your stats, which I've completely skipped over. Here are the stats. So you can see his normal stats and these +3, +1, +2 are the improved stats from the super training, wherever that is. Super training. So there are requirements to be able to do this. Obviously, you gotta wait until that's fully recharged. I believe that takes 24 hours. There are a few... Oh no, I've not been looking at these guys for a while. Oh no, how many turds? Yep, okay, they were sick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very, very sorry. Okay, let's just give you guys a bit of food. But hey, welcome Nyaromon and Sakutomon. Same attack as before. Which, to be fair, is still better than most of the baby levels, because they usually have bubbles. What does Nyaromon have? I think that's the same attack as before. I wasn't really paying too much attention to the sprites. That's pretty cool. I don't actually know a lot about Nyaromon. But no, put down there for a second. So, super training. Yeah, 24 hours, once every 24 hours. If the time, the instruction said before 12, but I think that means before midnight maybe, or something like that. You can do one of these, assuming your Digimon has full energy, it's before 12, it says 12, but again, might be midnight, because I did this, I think, at, no, did I? No, I did it at like 9 PM. Or 8 PM or something like that. Or maybe I misread it, I don't know. But your Digimon has to have full energy, it has to be during the day, let's say. And these just simply take 4 hours. During these 4 hours, stats will not... You don't have to care for your Digimon. You don't have to worry about the stat drain or anything. It's just 4 hours of them essentially being paused. However, at the end of them, at the end of the top 3 at least, your Digimon stats will be empty and energy will be drained. So 4 hours of free time, but at the end of that 4 hours you have to be there to prevent care mistakes. Offensive obviously increases attack, defensive increases defense, and reflexes increase your speed. Relax does something different. Relax actually is the only one that doesn't leave your stats drained at the end of it, and will remove one care mistake. Oh, you're hungry again. Which is pretty cool. Speaking of care mistakes, I did see, and there's no real spoilers here, it's in the manual. I can confirm the instructions don't contain any evolution spoilers really. So it did hint at there being 4 evolution routes from baby to child. I think those are high effort with 0 or 1 care mistakes, low effort, no, high effort with 0 or 1 care mistakes, high effort with more than 1 care mistakes, no care mistakes regardless of effort, and no other conditions met. And when you evolve, say I filled up the evolution meter and my Digimon was back to Tentomon. If that fills up as Tentomon and I meet requirements for an evolution that isn't Ikakumon, he will then evolve to that and change the evolution route to something that's not Ikakumon. That will also, because it's a natural evolution, reset his lifespan and the evolution timer and blah blah blah. And I think it mentioned something to do with care mistakes per natural evolution being different from care mistakes total. So I think that counts care mistakes total? I don't know, I've not tested. I'm definitely going to be running more of this and it will be on the channel. And I think at some point I will just make this its own series. Yeah, that's where we're at with this. Tentomon can't evolve any further than he currently is. Well, Ikakumon right now technically. He can't evolve any further. I think he's Evo failed and there's nothing else for it. The best we can do with Tentomon now is unlock Area 2 so the next Digimon can progress further. Which is why I've been trying to fight this Triceramon so hard. So this guy, Mr. Kiwami here, will be taking a back seat while we focus this month, at least, on, or at least I guess the foreseeable future, while we focus the next couple days or videos, whatever you choose, or whatever happens I should say, on these guys. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that in my own time, just fighting Triceramon here. Oh no. Send it, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We don't need max score, we just need to keep dodging. So this is going to be my daily routine, is I'm going to get in a handful of fights, and then going to, every time I can, just train Ikakumon's reflexes, defense, attack, anything and everything, to the point where he can beat Triceramon. And once we're past that, smooth sailing to Area 2 probably. And every time I do make a bit of progress on this, I will update it in these videos as well. There's no way, right? There's no way right now. Come on, Ikakumon, you can do this. Oh, please, 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 please. This would be a perfect way to end off this video. Come on, you just need to dodge the next couple attacks. Oh my god, he's dodging all of it. Oh, come on, please. Please dodge. We beat Triceramon! Take that. Oh, this has been all of yesterday. I evolved and de-evolved Ikakumon up between stages like 3 times yesterday, trying to push through that stage. We did it. You did it, Ikakumon. You did amazing, Ikakumon. I'm really happy. And you know what? Like I said, that is the perfect way to end off this video. As Ikakumon wanders through this mountainous area, Nyaramon and Sakutamon are chilling out, and they're going to get some training in a minute. That concludes this video. Start of a new hatch, end of an old hatch. This guy will be in the background doing his stuff. I'll progress through the adventure with him. And this is where this guy's going to take the front stage, at least for this week. And then next week we're going to introduce the next hatch as part of the Non-Stop November hatch. So, that being said, from Ikakumon, from Nyaromon and Sakutamon, and of course myself, thank you very, very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.